think the first piece of advice would be to really just not set any limits on what the chief of staff value can bring to you, because some folks may think of a chief of staff, maybe they've heard the term at other companies as an admin or an event planner or a note taker, secretary. Sometimes that's the case, depending on the company. In CISO world and security, a lot of times we are so much more than that. And the more that you embrace that with your chief of staff, your program, your project management teams, the more value they'll be able to bring to you and yield for you, thinking of them not just as doers, but also as thinkers and contributors to the functional areas.
We want to do the best thing, the best that we can do. And when we have that like clear direction of like how we can be the most impactful, I think that is really where like chief of staffs can thrive.
I wish more CISOs knew what kind of CISO they were or wanted to be. I often say that there's like 5 different kinds of chief of staff, and they're all valuable. And you just need to make sure that you align to which one you want. Whether that's somebody who just can get things done, who can be like your face and your comms and your front person and like prevent you from having to deal with every crisis. It could be your successor, so like your deputy, the person who's going to take over. It could also be just a business manager. It can be a huge function, a big organization, and you need someone who can just keep the machine, the recruiting, the staffing, the metrics, the reporting, the hiring, the onboarding, the file cleanup together. That's not insignificant, and it's really meaningful. And then there's like this, I talk about it as like, there's the BBB. It's like the person you want to have beers with, you want to pick their brain, you want to, work on the board, and they are behind the scenes on all the things. And it's just that connection that comes with trust, that comes with messaging. And they're all right and useful. It's just figuring out which one, as you said, Michelle, is needed at that time so that we can point in that right direction.
And on that point, I would add one other small thing, which is if your chief of staff is interested in a functional area, they have career goals and growth that they want to achieve, which most of us are that type of person, definitely support them in that. I was very fortunate to have a lot of support from my leaders over the years, with taking courses, going to trainings, even just getting introductions to experts in the field. And that made me so much more excited about the industry and about helping out.